Hey, what's going on, guys? We are here in 2022 with a webcam. And it is time for NFL 2022 predictions. Yes, that's right. We are here. I don't need a headset on. I just realized. I don't know why it's on. No one's here. We're here. We're doing 2022 NFL predictions. We haven't done one on the channel in quite some time. I could probably take a look. I don't know why I'm taking a look. But we're here. And, NFL seasons, they came and went. We had a COVID year. We had 2021 was a little bit of COVID, not so much. Who knows? Who knows what really happened with that one? The Rams won that one, and we are here for another exciting season. And as a Giants fan, they're gonna do terrible. I have no hopes on the Giants this year at all. Probably gonna go like 3 wins at best. I don't know, but yeah, we're here and we have predictions. We got everything on the screen right there, all the games, if I can point to them correctly. Yeah. So we'll start off with the opening game tonight. This should be uploaded on Thursday. We got the Bills versus the Rams right here, 8:20 NBC. This should be what a lot of people probably think will be like future Super Bowl matchup. I don't know. A lot of people think it's going to be a good one. A lot of people have big hype on the Bills this year. Self-included. I mean, I think they're going to be pretty good. They have everyone thinks Josh Allen's going to be MVP. Stephon Diggs looks really good. Defense looks really good. They've been making a lot of moves. James Cook they drafted at running back. Ooh, he should be good too. But this game, I don't know. Rams are the defending champs. They got Bobby Wagner, Stafford, and Cooper Kupp. You know, that's unstoppable as is. Should be a good game. Who's going to win, though? I don't know. That's tough. I'm going to go... I'll probably go with the Rams. I think the Rams will win this one. It kind of would be a dagger for them to lose the opening game in their stadium after they put up the banner and whatnot. That kind of would suck, right? I know the Bills look really good. I just don't think they'll win this one. I don't think so. I don't think they got it. Next up, we got... Let me get a little closer here. We got Saints versus Falcons. Saints, honestly, they look really good this year. Michael Thomas is coming back. Kamara's back and healthy. Jameis Winston, they drafted Chris Olave. Everyone's there, and it looks pretty good. And the Falcons look like a dog shit team. They look terrible. Absolutely terrible. Give me the Saints. I gotta get used to this pointing thing. Give me the Saints over the Falcons. I can see that easily. Saints might be a sleeper team this year. Just look out for them. Everyone is forgetting about them. They're going to be pretty good, I think. Pretty good. Next up, we got Baker Mayfield's revenge game. We got the Browns versus the Panthers. In case you didn't hear about the news, Baker Mayfield got traded to the Panthers. Browns signed Deshaun Watson to some stupid contract. That's a whole thing. That's a whole other story. We won't talk about that. Deshaun Watson suspended, though. Missing 11 games. Should be back week 13. Jacoby Brissett will be playing. I will say, though, the Browns do look really good. Even with Jacoby Brissett, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, they got Amari Cooper in the offseason. They got someone on defense. Jadeveon Clowney. I think they already had Clowney, though. Or someone else. I don't remember. Point is, they look pretty good. Panthers... They're on the up and up. I would love to see the Panthers demolish the Browns. Baker Mayfield going completely off and absolutely destroying them. I think that would be awesome. That would be so cool to see. Christian McCaffrey healthy. That would be great to see. DJ Moore. Robbie Anderson. I don't know. I would love to see that. Would love to see an absolute shellacking by the Panthers on the Browns. Give me the Panthers. Next up, we have the... there it is, right there. We got the 49ers versus the Bears. 49ers are going with Trey Lance. Jimmy Garoppolo is the backup. I don't know if Jimmy Garoppolo is going to get any reps at all this year. he may. I mean, he's still on the team. There's a whole big thing this offseason about them moving on from Jimmy Garoppolo, and they never moved on from Jimmy G. The Bears have Justin Fields. Darnell Mooney should look really good. However, they didn't really improve that much on the offensive side. They brought in Byron Pringle as a receiver from the Chiefs. I don't know what that's really going to do for that. 49ers, they're a Super Bowl caliber team. They were last year. They were one drive away from getting there with Jimmy Garoppolo. If Trey Lance is the answer there, then he should be a lot better. So, with that, I'm going to take the 49ers over the Bears in this one. Next up, we got Steelers, Bengals. This is going to be a good game. This might be one of the games of the week, honestly, because you got Mitch Trubisky starting over Kenny Pickett. Everyone, I don't know why people were thinking Kenny Pickett was going to get the starting job week one. They brought in Trubisky purposely. Yes, he's supposed to be a bridge guy. We all know that. But will Kenny Pickett play this game? No. I think maybe if Trubisky plays good this year, I think Kenny Pickett sits the whole year. That's how I see it. Trubisky, he got to the playoffs twice with the Bears, won a division once. I know most of it was carried by defense, but quarterback play is the most important thing on an NFL team. So, do have to consider that. Bengals, they just came fresh off a Super Bowl appearance, so they look really good. Jamar Chase, incredible. Joe Mixon, everyone says it's going to be his year. That's a meme. He's not actually. Everyone says this is his year, but then he plays like shit. But last year he played pretty good. He was pretty good. And I think he'll be pretty good this year too. They beefed up their offensive line. TJ Watt's hurt. I don't know if he's playing or not. Regardless, I'm going to take the Bengals over the Steelers. Be the start of their revenge tour. Next up, we got the Eagles versus the Lions. Wow, that's actually a really good game. So Eagles, as you can see, I'm a Giants fan. I hate the Eagles. They are, when they won the Super Bowl, hated every single Eagles fan out there. Their team looks destined to win another one this year. They look so good, and that really bothers me. They had 2 first-round picks. They drafted Nakobe Dean, who was supposed to be a first-round pick. They took him in the 3rd round. They got Jordan Davis. They got A.J. Brown. All Jalen Hurts needs is to play decent. Just decent. And they're going far. The Lions, we all know the Lions. However, they're on the up and up, the Lions. I think, I might say this, I think the Lions are better than the Giants. I'm serious. On paper, their roster's better. I think if they played each other at some point this year, I don't know if they are or not, I think the Lions would win. I really do. Unless Daniel Jones steps up. We'll get to that discussion when we get down to the Giants. But this game, I don't think it's the Lions' time just yet. I think the Eagles are going to take this one. As much as I hate them, they look really good this year. And I could see the Eagles going far this year as well. They're the winning the division, probably. That's just how I see it. Next up, we got Colts versus Texans. And Colts got Matt Ryan. They got Jonathan Taylor, who ran for 2,000 yards almost. Or maybe he did run for 2,000 yards. He ran for a lot of yards. Texans, they're just trying to rebuild. They moved on from Watson, and they're looking to get better. Brandon Cooks looks pretty good. Defense, they have Derek Stingley. They drafted Derek Stingley 3rd overall, who should be good, right? Take corner 3rd overall, he should be good. I don't know if one corner is going to make an entire team better. I don't think so. However, the Colts, they should have been a playoff team last year. They choked it. They improved at quarterback in Matt Ryan, so a lot of people think Michael Pittman should be pretty good this year, hopefully. I'll take the Colts. I'll take the Colts over the Texans in this one. Next up, we got Patriots versus Dolphins. Patriots versus Dolphins should be a good game, because you know what? Patriots made the playoffs last year with Mac Jones. Dolphins started off slow, got red hot, and then they got hot too late, and they didn't make the playoffs because of that. They trade Devontae Parker to the Patriots, so now this is like a revenge game for him. This is the year Tua is supposed to put it all together. They got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle stepped up. Like, this is the Dolphins' year to not start 1-7. You know, like, they don't start 1-7 like they did last year. They probably make the playoffs, and they probably make a run. Who knows? We'll never know. They didn't make the playoffs. This is a tough one. It's in Miami. Patriots can never win in Miami. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins on this one. Yeah, we'll stick with the Dolphins. Dolphins with that one. Next up, we got the Joe Flacco revenge game, Ravens-Jets. And this is also Lamar Jackson's contract year. We all know this. I'm very high on Lamar Jackson this year. I think I've said it to my friends multiple times. He should... I think this is going to be his year. I don't know why everyone is counting him out. We all forget that he was an MVP 2 years ago. Got to the playoffs the following year. Won the playoff game as well. And then he gets hurt last year. So what? So he's back this year. He's going to be a full-on psycho, in my opinion. The Jets, they had Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson had a really good offseason. We all know what he did. But he's hurt. He's supposed to miss the first 4 weeks from what I'm reading. From what I read today. Joe Flacco's in, so it is a Joe Flacco revenge game, but I don't think the Joe Flacco revenge game is going to be good enough. So give me the Ravens over the Jets on that one. Next up, we have the Jaguars versus the Commanders. The toilet bowl, essentially. I guess this is a Doug... No, this isn't really anything. Doug Peterson was coach for Carson Wentz, who's on the Commanders now. Trevor Lawrence should have a step up this year, year 2. I mean, Carson Wentz was an MVP candidate under Doug Peterson. So Trevor Lawrence should do pretty good. They have Travis Etienne back from injury. He should be pretty good. They signed Christian Kirk to some astronomical deal that everyone hated. Commanders, they got a starting quarterback. That's really all they did. Hopefully he's consistent enough to stay healthy. And Terry McLaurin could get just a consistent quarterback play. It's really all he needs. We already know how good Terry McLaurin is. He already signed a contract. Their defense is already really good. But this is a tough one, actually. Both these teams suck. Both are better than the Giants, that's for sure. I think I'll take the home team in the Commanders. They're the home team. I don't know. They don't have to travel. We'll go with that. We'll go with that reason. Give me the Commanders over the Jaguars. Next up, we have the Giants. The Giants over the Titans. So yeah, as you can see, I'm a Giants fan here. Not too hyped about them this year. I know they got a new coach. Saquon is all hyped up this year. Daniel Jones is just not the answer. That's just all I have to say. I think within the next couple of weeks they should trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. If they should trade for him now, honestly. They just cleared a whole bunch of cap space, I read this morning. So, like, I don't know what they're waiting for. As for the Titans, Derrick Henry has just literally been unstoppable. Hurt his foot last year, so that sidelined him. They didn't need him for the games. He could have came back earlier. He didn't come back. He didn't need to come back. Ran for 1,000 yards in 9 games. And the Giants didn't do anything with that defensive line, as far as I'm aware. So, he's probably going to run for 300 yards and 7 touchdowns that game. Give me the Titans. I want the Giants to win. I really want them to win, in all honesty. However, there's a record on the line here, and there's a stat tracking here. So I got to go with the Titans. Unfortunately. Give me the Titans over the Giants. I want the Giants to win, but who do I think will win? The Titans. That answers the question. Next up, we got Chiefs, Cardinals. This is a pretty good game. You got Patrick Mahomes against his former coach in Cliff Kingsbury and Kyle Murray, who just got a crazy contract, like a Deshaun Watson contract, just not as much guarantees. Should be interesting, actually. You know, because this is going to be the first time we're going to see Mahomes without Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce just came off an incredible year. They got Juju Smith-Schuster, they got Marcus Valdes-Scantling, they got a whole bunch of new weapons that we're finally going to see in action. And the Cardinals, I don't really think they did much this offseason. They lost Christian Kirk, and that was it. I think they still have A.J. Green. Hopkins is suspended. Marquise Brown, I don't know if he's playing. He got arrested twice in the offseason, so I think he's playing though. Give me the Chiefs though. Give me the Chiefs over the Cardinals. Everyone keeps saying the Chiefs are going to go downhill this year. I don't see them going downhill. They still have Patrick Mahomes. They still have Travis Kelce. They still have Andy Reid. They'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. Next up, Raiders, Chargers. The Week 18 game from last year. That game was crazy. Now it comes back Week 1. Raiders, Chargers. Chargers made so many moves in the offseason. Khalil Mack. That's really all it is. They got Khalil Mack. That was the big one. I think they got Gerald Everett at tight end. I can't really think of any other ones that they got off the top of my head right now. But they made moves. They improved a lot. And they were one game away from the playoffs last year. They just got to not make the mistakes they made last year, and they should be good. Justin Herbert looks really good. Everyone's saying he's an MVP candidate too. Everyone's going with Josh Allen up there. Everyone thinks Josh Allen's going to be MVP. But Justin Herbert's probably a close second if everyone's talking about him. He's been incredible the last 2 years as well. I don't see why not. Keenan Allen looks really good. Mike Williams looks really good still. Austin Eckler, everyone's been taking him 4th overall in fantasy football. So, Raiders, they got Devontae Adams. They look really, really good now on offense. They now have him, Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller. I'm pretty sure their O-line's still pretty good. And their defense looks really good. Max Crosby just getting better and better every year. This should be a really good game. Who do I think will win, though? It's a tough one. I'm just going to go with the Chargers on this one. I'm going to go with the Chargers. It should be a really good game, though. Could go either way. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers on this one. Next up, we have the Packers against the Vikings. And this is going to be a really, really crucial game for Aaron Rodgers. Because, it's going to be his first game without Adams. Allen Lazard's wide receiver 1. They don't have Scantling either. So it's going to be him. It's going to be Lazard, Randall Cobb, and a bunch of rookies and a bunch of young guys that barely played with Aaron Rodgers and got to figure it out. Vikings got a new coach this offseason. Everyone's hyping up Justin Jefferson. He's been saying he's going to have Cooper Kupp numbers. He's going to shatter Cooper Kupp's numbers, blah, blah, blah. Dalvin Cook is back. They should be really good. The Vikings should be really good. They should have been really good last year, too, except they choked every game. Choked every game away. So, Kirk Cousins should be pretty good, too. I don't know. He's been borderline just below the elite tier the past few years. Hopefully this is the year he steps up. Give me the Vikings, though. Give me the Vikings over the Packers in this one. Give me the Vikings over the Packers. Next up, Sunday Night Football, Buccaneers, Cowboys. This should be a good game. Tom Brady in Dallas. That should be cool. Should be really cool. Dallas lost Tyron Smith to an injury in the preseason. Everyone in Dallas camp, I'm a Giants fan, so I hear it. Division rivals, hear it all the time. They're hyping up Zeke. Zeke is getting a lot of hype this year, and CeeDee Lamb is getting ridiculous amounts of hype. Way too much hype. Unnecessary amount of hype. It's annoying. I don't think CeeDee Lamb is going to be... they're saying he's going to be, the best in the league. I don't know about that. If he is, good for him. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Buccaneers, Cowboys... Give me the Bucs. Give me the Bucs over the Cowboys in this one. It's Tom Brady, Julio Jones is on the Buccaneers now. Tom Brady, Julio Jones. Who would have ever thought that would ever come out? But here we are. Last but not least, Monday Night Football. Wait, isn't there 2 Monday Night Football games this year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I guess not. Okay. They usually do 2 Monday Night Football games, I thought. I guess not this year. Monday Night Football, last game. Broncos, Seahawks. Russell Wilson revenge game. This should be crazy. It's in, I was going to say CenturyLink, but it's not CenturyLink anymore. It's Lumen Field. In Seattle. We'll just say that. In Seattle. Should be a crazy game. The crowd's going to be loud. It's the loudest stadium. Everyone knows this. Geno Smith, though, is he the answer? I don't know. Broncos, they got Javonte Williams after this year. Melvin Gordon is back. Jerry Jeudy should be... Broncos' offense looks really good, and their defense is already known to be really good. Seattle, they regressed. They got worse, in my opinion. Year on year, they got worse. So give me the Broncos. Give me the Broncos in this one. And yeah. So while we got all the predictions in, we'll do some season reward predictions. Might as well. Because the season just began, we can make some early predictions. So Super Bowl. Early Super Bowl predictions. Looking at all the teams here. We got all 32 teams. Super Bowl will probably, in my opinion, I'm going to take a guess here. I'm going to say it will be There's a lot of good teams here. Like the entire AFC West looks really good. Everyone all around there looks really, really good. However, like Raiders are known for choking. Chargers are known for choking. Russell Wilson's known for choking. I don't see any of them going to the Super Bowl. Chiefs, they're the Chiefs. They go to the Super Bowl. They go to the AFC Championship 4 years in a row. So they're a possibility. Steelers, if Trubisky plays good, they could go far. Bengals, they could go far. Ravens, if Lamar Jackson stays healthy, they're probably going to the Super Bowl. This is tough. This is a tough one. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens going to the Super Bowl. They're going to play... Oh, you got the Buffalo Bills, too. Maybe not the Ravens. Maybe the Bills. Yeah. I mean, NFC, you got a couple good teams in the NFC, too. You got the Bucks. You got the Rams. You got the Packers. Those are like your top 3 right there. They're like going to be in the Final Four, without a doubt here. Saints, like I said, they're a sleeper team. Maybe we just like blow everyone's mind here. I'm going to go with the Ravens against the Saints. Why not? Ravens against Saints. That's what we'll go with. Ravens-Saints winner. We'll go Saints. Saints win. Why not? That's my prediction. Just out of thoughts. I don't know. MVP candidate, Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I think Lamar wins it. Why not? MVP has never won a Super Bowl, so I guess that makes sense. Saints win Super Bowl. Plays against MVP Lamar Jackson. Saints win, though. They have a good enough defense. They can win it. Sleeper team, like I said, Saints. They're probably going to go all the way here. I don't really know. Comeback player of the year, probably Derrick Henry. He's destined to win that. All he needs to do is just have 1,200 yards and he'll be fine. Offensive player of the year, if Justin Jefferson plays the way he says he does, he'll probably win it. Defensive player of the year, all Aaron Donald needs is to just play, and he'll probably win it. If not, it'll probably be T.J. Watt. Other bold predictions here. Let me think about some bold predictions here. Lions will do better than most people think. I think Lions will be a middle-of-the-pack team. They'll be somewhat decent. I think they'll go like 7-10. I don't know. I would love to see them in the playoffs. I'm rooting for them this year. I'm all on that Lions hype train. I just don't think they'll go far. I think everyone just wants them to be better than they were last year. They have a really good head coach. They built up their roster. They have good rookies. They look better than last year. I think they have a better roster than the Giants. Like, I really do. I think the Giants have the worst roster in the league. That's just my opinion. They need to tear the whole thing down and start over. They need to get rid of Daniel Jones. They need to get rid of Saquon. Well, we're not going to talk about Giants only, though. Looking at the other teams here, I mean, Texans should be better this year. Commanders should, on paper, be better, but Carson Wentz is kind of terrible. We'll see how that goes. Who knows? Browns should be terrible. Falcons should be terrible. Browns, they have a Super Bowl caliber roster with Deshaun Watson. However, they don't have Deshaun Watson for most of the season. So, Seahawks are on the down. Broncos are on the up. Bucks are still Super Bowl caliber. They have Tom Brady. Cowboys, we don't know what's going on with the Cowboys. I mean, they went 13-4 last year. I don't know, though. Raiders should be good. I don't know. It should be a competitive season. Jets should be on the up, too. Patriots might be on the down. I don't know. I'm just looking at teams. Just looking at teams and seeing what teams are better, what teams are worse. I don't know. It should be interesting. Should be an interesting year. We're going to see a lot of interesting things like Devontae Adams on the Raiders. Devontae Adams, Packers. We're going to see Carson Wentz on the Commanders. We're going to see the Browns without Baker Mayfield. We're going to see Mariota on the Falcons. We're going to see a lot of weird things this year. We're going to see a Russell Wilson-less Seahawks. That's going to be weird. It's going to be a very weird and fun NFL season. But yeah, guys, that's it for now. I just talked for 27 straight minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully we get some people next week. I'm really hoping for people next week. I tried to get some on today, but no one could. We'll try next week, though. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hopefully we get a couple views here. And enjoy the season, guys. See ya. Peace out.